Hey Aquarius, gonna get a reading out for you today. We got all these planets in retrograde and they're calling on us to revisit something that we thought we had figured out. So I'm gonna give a little advice from the tarot for you on what you might want to look at again in the next while. We've got Mercury in retrograde, Saturn, soon Jupiter will go into retrograde. So if you think about, you could be really complicated in how you think about this, if you want. Saturn, all the structures and order in your life. Mercury having to do with communication. Jupiter, that great expander and healer energy. You could think about where these planets were when you were born. You could think about what was going on in your chart and the areas that these planets visit. But we're going to keep it a little bit simple here. And we're going to look at what the tarot advises you to release, to embrace, revisit, what the tarot wants you to know about that might be hidden from you, and what the outcome might be should you choose to take this advice. And yeah, I'm interested, Aquarius. Future forward thinker that you are. Where are you at? What does the tarot want to say to you today? Okay, I'm gonna use the Urban Tarot and let's see what happens. I'm Aquarius rising. My North Node is in Aquarius, but I defer to you for your humanitarianism and futuristic thinking. Okay, well, let's say we are ready to release the Tower, Aquarius. Some kind of big surprise, some ending, something that was built on a shaky foundation that came down. Yeah, we see here, we see the Statue of Liberty sinking beneath the waters. So this is what we want to release. So this happened, and it's time to move forward from that by embracing a new truth. Ace of Swords. It's over there in Paris, the Arc de Triomphe, isn't it? But that's probably somewhere in New York, because this deck is set in New York. But it makes me think of Paris. Yeah, I see an airplane flying across the sky, and I think of Paris because this is it's modeled after Paris, and somehow this sword is also reminding me of the Eiffel Tower. So take or leave that, but it's interesting to release one tower and turn towards another structure that is centered around this new truth, the beginning of a new truth. Okay. Now this is what you're supposed to revisit at this time. The Nine of Cups, happiness. This is individual happiness, your ideal of it. You're supposed to revisit what that means for you, or how you've been going about getting it, perhaps. We'll see when we clarify. That hot dog looks good. It's like a family picnic here. There's a dog. Dog's looking at the hot dog. See what I mean? It could be a memory of happiness, although that's not what the Nine of Cups is about, but this card's giving me the kind of feeling of what happiness used to mean. So you're supposed to revisit happiness, meaning of it. What the cards want you to know that you may not be aware of is a Three of Cups, abundance. This looks fun. This is a party, a celebration, friends. Could be a reconciliation as well. We will see. It's quite a different gathering from what you're revisiting, and this is the hidden influence, so I noticed that. And also we have this, the first two cards are quite austere, and then these, the cups are in your emotional life. So it's coming in very airy and then shifting into water here. And your future, should you choose to accept this challenge or take this advice, is the Seven of Cups. Lots of choices. Looks very glamorous and flashy and yummy. The Nine of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups is about choices, but it also can be about projections. I think it looks very much like this party in the future. Huh. It's odd. It's an odd little reading here already. So, well, let's see. Good for you, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and use the Mystic Mondays deck here to clarify. I need to clarify because there's got to be something here that's deeper than like, this. Yeah, it feels very much like how you party. It can't be that. Let's see. So the world ended, then there's a new truth and a new institution, and then you're supposed to revisit your idea of happiness somehow. There's some friendship, abundance, and then there's debauchery in the future. It feels very much a message about the end of the world to me. Yeah, it feels very end of the world, end of this world, end of this old-timey hot dog, those red cups, they make me think of college, family gatherings, idyllic, nostalgic family gathering. And then moving into a future which is quite glittery, glamorous, rainbow. It's like leaving your family behind for your fellows, for your chosen family. It's a very queer family. It's a very queer story, actually, here. Of a tower is this idea of liberty is sinking under the water. This is something came down. It was built on shaky foundation. I already said that. And like this family happiness, wow, they didn't do well when you offered this truth. That's what it feel like. It hurt. You needed to tell this truth, and there's friendship and choices and beauty and glamour, but you're moving from, you have to revisit this Nine of Happiness, this conventional happiness, because the future is, let's look. Okay, let me just look a little deeper here, but it's so kind of like a coming out story here, Aquarius. Let's see. Let us see. What do I know? The cards know. Let's listen to the cards. Okay. So the tower, we're clarifying the tower. The surprise is ending. We get Mr. Alpha, King of Wands, Mr. Passionate, knows who he is. I feel like that's you, but let's keep looking, Aquarius. That's a fire sign, so it could be your dad. It's a very alpha person. It could be your boyfriend. Guess I'm thinking that you're a guy. Okay, then there's the broken heart. There's your betrayal, the end. This is the tower again. Really painful loss. And Princess of Pentacles, just a little beginning offer. Wow, she's moving forward into the next world. Away from this ending, which is good. Yeah, to me this looks like you surprised everybody with who you are, and then they surprised you by hurting you, by not loving you. Like, here you are, fantastic, gorgeous, hunky you, and then here's you walking away. Okay, I'm going to take this heart, this gift that is me, this little gift, and I'm going to walk away here. Yeah. Well, let's see. You walk away from a broken heart, a tower. It's painful. That's why the cards want you to move away from this. I keep seeing lots of Tens of Swords in readings, so... And I know, like, it's funny, because, like, astrologically, there's a lot of people who are just kind of clearing out the stuff that doesn't work anymore. And it can be abrupt. It can be, you know, the end of the world feeling if you're the one that's being cut out. Or I don't see that. I just see your world ended in a way. But you're already turning towards this new beginning. This is one that's founded on truth. It seems like it has a good, solid history. Well, let's see some more here. Ace of Swords. Did I show you that, or did I just show that to myself? So I'll show you that just in case. I feel kind of weird, like sick to my stomach doing this reading, which I associate that feeling with shame. So, which doesn't seem like mine. So my Aquarian friend, if you're feeling shame, if you're feeling like there's something wrong with you, that is always a lie. Always. It's always a lie. The truth is that you are a beautiful gift. This is you. You're fantastic. You're gorgeous. You're hunky, girl, boy, whatever you are. You're just all the things. And you know it. Like, I'm telling you, this is you, and you're walking away from this mess with your gift. And this is a 3D solid pentacles, your body, your security, your vision for the world that you want to see. And that's what I see here, is like an end of a world and building a new one. So let's see. Ace of Swords. This is what you're supposed to embrace. Strength. Yeah. Rising to your highest self. Of course, that's you out of the closet. If you just came out of the closet and your world ended. The Strength card is about your nature, your animal nature, right? And I feel like this the animal nature, like, this is what's natural, and then there's the higher nature, which is you, your heart, your philosophy for living. And you know, I love animals, and usually I think animals are higher than we are, but in this reading, to embrace, like, your desire, and to embrace the tiger that you are, right? Very much like this fella. You must have fire in your, if you have fire in your chart, because we've got Leo here. Maybe this is whoever it is that's worth walking away from this tower to. Yeah, embrace this lion, tiger, alpha fire self. Yes, there is love here ahead, and you know it. 10 of Cups. Wow. And hope, passion, the beginning of something beautiful right here. Just a little spark coming. So you have ending, 10 of Swords, and a tower. And then you're embracing new Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. There's a 10 of Cups here for you. There's all the love here for you, my dear. I feel so happy for you that the cards want you to know, like, that's here. Embrace this. Oh, walk away. This is here. So we're going to revisit, though. And it can be painful to revisit and all of these family picnics and whatever it is, that old world. This is an old happiness ideal here. It looks wonderful. Um, Perhaps you'll be having more glamorous fare, more hot dogs in your future. You're going to be having really maybe vegetarian, yummy, high-end food. Not just this family picnic food, but of course we idealize and we miss that when we lose it. So let's see. We're revisiting this. What do we want to know? Okay. In case we weren't sure, the tower was right here. The tower hit this 9 of happiness, 9 of cups. I already knew that. There's the devil. Wow. Okay. Okay, could be a Capricorn. I don't mean to be all woo the devil. But a tower followed by the devil under happiness. Okay, the devil is that shame that I felt in my stomach a minute ago. It's the I have something wrong with me. I don't know what it is. I'll go up in my head and ruminate about that. It could be addiction. And often when your world ends and the people that are supposed to love you unconditionally don't, alcohol, drugs seem to be a solution. They'll work for a while, then they stop working. Self-esteem issues, all this stuff that says I'm not enough, something wrong with me, that's coming under this seemingly perfect ideal of happiness that the retrogrades want you to revisit. And if we think about, Saturn is in retrograde, so this is structural. This is like the very foundational structural world that came down, and now you get to look at it and go, of course the tower happened. That was built to fail right there. That ideal, this ideal, and I'm also getting like whiteness, like white supremacy, the dreamers, as Coates talks about it, like the white people as dreamers, the people that everybody gets to have a lot, and I don't worry about the people that don't have a lot. I just have my happiness, and it's all about me. Nine of happiness can be a bit of a selfish place. And this is the third card here under your revisit. Like, this is about divine love. That's what it is. These two, and the flamingos here, they're a match set. They're the same. So this is very much like equality, justice. It's very coming out of the closet as who you are, because you love who you love, and that's why you let go of this picnic family that was causing you to feel the devil, that ended in a tower. You did that because this is worth walking away from that. This is a choice, my dear Aquarius. When you choose love, not everybody chooses love. And it's hard to choose love when you lose like your family love. But I feel that you chose love. It's a good love. It's like the love that you look for your whole life long, my dear. Okay, well, hidden from you, and this could be good news if you're missing your family, is a 3 of Cups. Now, a 3 of Cups could be this sort of moving on to a new kinship, new fictive kinship, your chosen family, your true friends that get you, that but it also is a card of reconciliation. So maybe there's somebody from this hot dog picnic family tower that is going to come back to you here ahead. And anyway, in any case, like, you are worth it. You know it too. You know you're worth it. You're a gift, right? I'm sorry, this really hurts. It can be quite temporary. when I came out, it broke everybody. It broke all of our relationships. But then the people that are my family, all of them came back and loved me for who I am. And they were better for it. They were better. They were definitely out of the conventional, selfish Nine of Cups happiness and into, I mean, they all became, or were already, social justice workers. And not just working for gayness, although they did that for a while. Okay, so we get a 7 of Swords. This is hidden from you right now. This is something that is a secret. You don't know about this yet, for sure. For sure. I see the lunar eclipse there. I see maybe that could be a sign of timing for you. That's really soon. But there's lots of eclipses here coming up. But there's a truth that she's hiding from you. And it has to do with the 3 of Cups, this friendship, this reconciliation. Wow, there's even more evidence here. 4 of Wands. This is a stable, beautiful family structure. This is your new family, honey. If this tower is about losing your family, this is the 4 of Wands is it's like the Lovers, only it's like bigger. Sometimes it's a marriage. I don't, I'm queer enough where I'm not interested in marriage, but if you're interested in it, that's hidden. It's stability. It's getting to be your true self with your true people. Yay. And opportunity to put down a burden. Okay. This can be worrying about the shame, the guilt, the loss. I feel like you are. You get to put that down. There's something you don't know. I'm interested, what is it that you don't know? King of Swords here on the bottom, Queen of Wands. Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on underneath here. I feel like you're going, the moon is again coming up. Wow, I'm doing this very clumsily. Yeah, you're going to know. Somebody's got something to tell you, but it's really hard for them to tell you. And it's like a wish fulfillment on your part. I think your family's less straight than you think. That's my the inkling I have. I think you're afraid of like this, that your family's just this hot dog picnic family, but it looks like there might be something interesting for you to know ahead. I hope so. But let's see, what's the future? The future here is lots of choices, perhaps some illusions and projections. Let's find out more. There she is. This showed up among your family. This could be you coming into yourself. They're showing up. This was at the beginning, the King of Wands under your tower. I read it as you being like fully you, and so this is your partner, your match, or another version of you. You could be transitioning from a boy, walking away from that towards, being your, non-male self, and then we can see you in the future like that. Wow. All right. Cool. If that's you, for others of you, this is the Lover. This is your match. You might be both the lovers in one, but you also, there's love, true love here, and stability and being out. Yeah, this is also being out on the surface. Oh yeah, this secret coming out. I feel like there's somebody else is going to come out to you and unburden themselves, and they're in your family, and it has some kind of reconciliation like that. So that's another way to read the Queen of Wands. She came up at the bottom of the deck when I was just kind of flipping through there a minute ago. What else? What else is happening here in the future? This guy was there too. King of Swords. Mr. Clarity. The truth. The philosopher king. He's the keeper of truth. He knows the truth. And that's interesting because you were told to embrace the truth, your true self, this new world. There's a new world being built, whether it's like for you or on a larger scale. And it's a kind of, if you've read Havel, The Power of the Powerless, when you live in the truth, it transforms the whole world. And I feel like your family is transformed by you living in your truth, whatever that is. And so we're getting to see your family picnic gets turned into a much more, either it's your new chosen queer social justice family, or this happened to my family. Like, I feel like they were liberated in ways by my queerness. So, wow. And then there's a 5 of Swords here. Be careful of self-harm. 5 of Swords. I think it's quitting. It's a conquering of self-harm. Look at how that truth is really able to hold off the smaller swords that are working against it. So, yeah, I think when coming out and unburdening yourself or these other people that you've helped liberate themselves by being liberated and true to yourself here, I feel like your personal journey of coming out, of living in your truth, whatever that is, like as your queer tarot reader, I'm seeing it as you transitioning. I'm seeing you coming out as queer in some way, as like, I disagree with this world. Like, maybe you've become like an anti-racist activist. You're just done with the old world. This is built on shaky ground, and you're gonna embrace love, you know, and you're willing to give up the old way, old world, and then this kind of new, beautiful future where people get to quit living in self-harm. And so whatever side of white supremacy you are on, or whether you're someone that benefits from it, if this is your queer story, you don't benefit from white supremacy. I mean, sometimes it may convince you that you're getting something out of it. Nobody really benefits from it except for the 1%. But anyway, it's a form of self-harm, whether you're a person of color or a white person. Certainly if you're queer and you're upholding white supremacy, or you're in a closet of some kind that is working against justice, this narrative is about you quitting that, living in your truth, and somehow bringing loved ones along with you who themselves need to come out of the closet and open up and be their true selves, and quit self-harm in the future. It's a beautiful story, Aquarius. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful, beautiful story that you have here. Yes, I'm just looking here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we see the Hierophant. This is coming in here again as about seeing the truth from the top of the pyramid there. That's a wisdom with a vantage point where you can really see where you've come from. There is, yes, you feeling outside, left out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles. And there is also a new 9 of Cups here. This is the same card that you revisited. And here it is in the background, reminding you that you revisited this. And when you look at this, are willing to walk away from it, from that tower, from the devil, towards the lovers. You get a new idea of what the 9 of Cups is. What is true wish fulfillment? The bottom of the Urban Tarot, we see The Hierophant again. Wow. All right. She's a lot. Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't think I can tell you all of this. Yeah, I just see you. There's you happy in yourself. The Hierophant again. This I don't tend to like the Hierophant. I really like this one. But that is, it comes up again usually, I feel, because have misread how perhaps you have a religious family. This is what is keeping you from coming forward with your truth. There's tons of hope here. This is that passion, your desire, but also hope, anxiety. Here's that 10 of Swords that we saw in your past as a part of that tower that you're walking away from. Your heart getting broken. And then there's a 6 of Cups. This is about desire. It's about race, definitely. The pleasure, but also it's in a bigger sense, it's about what our souls aspire to, what we've always been meant to do, inner child stuff, past life connections. This is the heart. This is worth going through all of this pain for. The hacker, Prince of Swords. There's a lot. There's so much here. 8, communication. So if you have like a hacker kind of family member, they're going to talk to you. There is organized resistance. And this is we got this in your hidden influences. This is the secret. This is you living in your truth, and this is somebody who has a secret, who can open up to you and live in their truth. They're not living in their truth. Now they're feeling all of this adversarial pressure, but this is who they are. They're against the grain. That's you. It appears to me that there's someone in your life that is true of, and that you coming out, you being true to yourself, you living in the truth, whatever that means to you, Aquarius, that is going to inspire and give courage probably to many people to be themselves. That will change the world. And that is what this story is about. And it's not easy. It's painful. It's painful, and I can tell you, I've walked through it in my form, and you're worth it. You are worth it. You are a gift. And whatever you're doing, you're transitioning, coming out of the closet, you're leaving your family's white supremacist values behind, and you've had it with them, you're going to help your family when you do that. And it's going to be all about love. Someone's going to get to unburden themselves of this old, ugly, shaky ground, this tower built on shaky ground, and build something with you, something very beautiful and new and based in truth and justice. This is I think, you see these 2 cards here. So we can see the sword, and there's the pressure. It's up in the head too. Swords are up in your head. Whoever's in that state, I think you've been there, but you've moved on from that into the joyous. I guess I see you here. I see you here. You choose. Who are you here in the future? It's a beautiful life, full of pleasure, which we saw. Wow, there is a lot underneath the surface here, Aquarius. But the message is quite simple and quite clear. It's just a difficult journey. So I hope this reading helped you. Have a beautiful day.